Hello Seekers, welcome to Punneit's Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Now see, if you observe the movement of Mercury, it is very close to Mars, and Mercury is inching to go within 1 degree of Mars. So this is the position called Graha Yuddha. That means two planets are fighting for their dominance. Now when you interact Mercury and Mars, you are actually overloading your nervous system, and it is the time when either this overload can be positive, because it is giving you enthusiasm, motivation, it is giving you all the possibilities in life, and it is opening up new avenues. Your mind gets new ideas. You become very good in communication. It is going to be very good for stock market. It is going to be very good for IT and communication. Or on the contrary, if Mars is afflicted in your birth chart, then this energy overload can overwhelm you. You can expect too many things to come all at once in your life. Lot of activity will happen in your life, lot of shifting, lot of moving. In spite of you willing to do that or not, it will be kind of enforced on you. Now, what is Mercury? Mercury is more about messenger planet. It is more about, it wants to send you message. It wants to give you information. Mercury is also your brain, your nervous system. Mercury is also a kind of a planet which is very much responsible for your communication and also for all the business related to communication sector. Mars is something that is a strategist, it's a planner, it's sheer willpower, it's your core strength, it's all the positivity. And see, Mercury and Mars will be in Purvashada Nakshatra, and because Mercury and Mars is in Purvashada Nakshatra, it is a kind of an attitude where you want to win no matter what. Sometimes it can be positive because it is like never give up attitude, but then if you want to win no matter what, it can be an out of ego reaction. It can be a problem causing emotion in your mind. So you will have to deal it case by case basis how it is happening with you. But yes, one thing is for sure, that activity will be at its all-time high, and you will be either active in your thoughts or active in your action. You will have to ensure that you are utilizing this energy surge, that is our energy spike that is happening in the cosmos, to allow the Kundalini to be awakened, to allow the spirituality to grow, to allow the positive energy to come through. You know, this is a great time to become optimistic. This is a great time to reject pessimism, because Jupiter is aspecting this Graha Yuddha. Now involve Venus. Now Venus is placed in Sagittarius in Purvashada Nakshatra, right at the point when this Graha Yuddha is happening. In fact, Venus will be leaving the Moola Nakshatra when Mars and Mercury will be extremely together in a very tight conjunction, maybe a few seconds apart. That is the line of sight conjunction, which means, and remember, by the way, Venus is the ruler of Purvashada Nakshatra. So what it means is that a lot of creative force will come from within you, and this is going to create major changes in life. This creative force is a kind of force which will either make you believe in yourself and make you do things which are like miraculous in nature. So impossible can become possible. And if you have a negative Venus in your birth chart, if you have an afflicted Mars like Mars with Rahu, Ketu, Saturn, and in a very bad position, then this can cause jealousy, tantrums, anxiety. This can cause restlessness, lack of sleep, something that can affect your health, high blood pressure, and this can affect your mindset in a way that you would want to do things like this. You want to react, you want to respond, you want to move, you want to do things very quickly. Now for what? Maybe that makes you happy. But is that good for you? Is the bigger question. Because when if Mars is like rush of blood, if Mars is like hyper energy, and Mercury is nervous system, it can also cause nervous breakdown. It can also cause high blood pressure. It can also create problems in brain if you don't take care of yourself. Energies have to be regulated. So you will also have to control this energy, but also use it wisely. How? Number 1, pray to Bhagwan Ganesh. From today onwards, for the next 21 days, take a sankalp of chanting Om Gam Ganapate Namah. Om Gam Ganapate Namah. At least 7 to 10 malas a day. If possible, if not possible, 1 mala a day. If you are a Hanuman Bhakt, or if you have this great devotion towards Bhagwan Hanuman, then chant 21 Hanuman Chalisas for 21 days. Because when you start drawing your energy from Bhagwan Ganesh or Bhagwan Hanuman, you become very much humble. Your ego is vanished. And all the energy circuits that is happening, the energy surge that is happening, will focus on the Mooladhara Chakra, so that you get a lot of security in your own mind. Now, I'm not saying that everybody doing this will get the same result. This is just a YouTube video. I'm not doing a horoscope analysis here. But definitely you will be impacted. Sagittarius is somewhere in your chart. Obviously the zodiac Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, Aries and Scorpio will be impacted the most. But for all other people, somewhere there is Scorpio, somewhere there is Sagittarius. Sagittarius is either in your 3rd house or in 4th house or in 9th house. So you will do actions related to that house. Say for someone Sagittarius is in the 10th house. It's an energy surge or spike in your career. So how to manage this? Constant monitor your energy, your reaction. Be very mindful of the words. Be very careful of what you speak. Be very careful of what you write, because it can simply blow itself out of proportion. You need to be very, very humble, very polite in nature, especially if you have very strong Sun or Mars, or you are a Leo ascendant or moon sign, because then it's your basic nature to prove a point, to show your worth, and then Mars and Mercury will create enemies. See, this is a fight for dharma, and when I say dharma, it means your internal right, your internal consciousness. Meditate during this time, do yoga, join a yoga class. If activity is there, be active, but for positive things. Wake up early in the morning, make your bed, clean your house by yourself. Help and be active. Your mind will also run a lot. Write it down. It's a very good time for writers, journalists, printers, someone who is into printing, management, strategy, planning, policy making, someone who is into IT and communication field, someone who is into tech industry. Banking industry will also show some changes, and market will also show some surprising changes, and it is showing right now. So you see what has happened, at least in India, how the markets are just swinging. I'm not a market expert, by the way, but I'm just observing what's happening. Good thing is that Jupiter aspects this. There is a Parivartan Yoga between Jupiter and Mars, and that is something that you need to watch out for. Jupiter's blessing. But Jupiter is also in Aries, and Aries means initiation. So you need to take some step about yourself where you will take the first step, you will take the lead and do something. Maybe it is, every new year you take this new year resolution. This is the time you take the right resolution, because this time the resolution will be supported by the energies of planets. And don't do anything out of anxiety, out of curiosity, out of your restlessness, out of a knee-jerk reaction that will hurt someone. Because then Venus, which is in Sagittarius, will give you equal response, and you won't expect that. This can also hurt reputation if treated negatively, but if this energy is used wisely, it will give creative expression. It's a very good time for people involved into filmmaking, film writing, creative writing, social media, if you're an influencer. Although this Graha Yuddha, this tight conjunction will last for 7-8 days, theoretically for 3-4 days, but the impact it creates will stay for a very long time. And so, don't underestimate transits that are even there for 4-5 days. Think about it, pray to Bhagwan Ganesh and say Jai Shri Ram.